Treehouse is a newbie-friendly online coding platform that teaches mostly web development technologies. But with all the video-based coding platforms out there, is Treehouse worth your time and money in 2021? We're taking a look at teamtreehouse.com today, and the video starts right now. What's up, developers? It's RealToughCandy from RealToughCandy.io popping back on for another video. Today we're looking at Treehouse, aka Team Treehouse. Last year, like 10 months ago, I did a video on Treehouse, and I actually ran a poll on my Twitter page, and the majority of people said Treehouse was just okay. Well, I wanted to come back for 2021 with a new perspective, because even though a lot of people said it was just all right on this poll, it doesn't mean that's going to be the same for everyone. And also, I splurged for the front-end web development Techdegree, so I can show you guys what that's all about. It is a significant step up from just their regular courses program. But let's rewind and start with the basics. What is Treehouse? Treehouse is a video-based coding platform mostly focused on web technologies. Now, some stuff they do outside the web domain, they do some Python stuff, some miscellaneous stuff, but most of their material is focused on web development technologies, meaning HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Believe it or not, they even have some courses and a tech degree on PHP. Again, this platform is video-based, and one of the things I even noticed as a code newbie when I was exploring this platform a few years back, their production values are probably the best of all the platforms I've seen. You can tell the whole crew, all the instructors here have been trained to speak a certain way, to dress a certain way. The camera angles are very consistent. The editing is super consistent. Whereas with the place like Udemy, there are some great courses on there, but you have to filter through so many poorly produced ones. You never know what you're going to get. It's a crapshoot. The production values here are super consistent. First impression number two, or I guess maybe second impression, is that these courses, there are a lot of courses here, but they are really newbie friendly because the curriculum doesn't make any assumptions about you. Some people have mentioned this platform is a little too quote unquote hands-holdy for them. Other people need that. Other people enjoy the pace. So it really depends on where you are in your coding journey and just the style that you prefer. If you don't like videos and you don't like things that start at ground zero, you're not going to like this platform. Let's go over some of their learning tracks and explore some of these courses. As they say here, tracks offer guided pathways through the Treehouse library. Learn skills to bolster a particular job role or simply add a new coding language to your arsenal. So basically the tracks are just collections of courses they've handpicked to help you better learn a technology or set of technologies. For example, tracks we have here, front-end web development, beginning Python, full stack JavaScript. Now, mind you, these tracks are not the same thing as a tech degree. There is a significant price difference, and you're going to be doing a lot more things in the tech degree. I'll talk about the tech degree in just a moment, but the tracks are collections of courses in the Treehouse library. So if we check out full stack JavaScript, you can see here it's 45 hours. And in addition to the videos, they also have these interactive code environments throughout the courses. You don't have access to the code environments at all times. There are these dedicated places and times where they open up the code editor for you to try these various challenges and challenge you to, write a function or complete whatever challenge. And then you move on to the next video or next bit of curriculum. Here inside the full stack JavaScript track, you can see a collection of courses. Starts you off with JavaScript basics. That's always good. 3 hours. JavaScript numbers, 83 minutes. JavaScript functions, 2 hours. So these courses, each and every one of these is between an hour and 2 hours, some less, some a little bit more. This JavaScript in the DOM is 3 hours. Landscape of JavaScript. But let me pop in here and you can see the video quality for yourself. AJAX basics.
AJAX lets you update HTML without loading a new web page. If you've ever used Google Maps, Gmail, Facebook, Twitter, and yes, Treehouse, you've seen AJAX in action.
Also, too, with a lot of videos, a lot of them are lecture style, and they're never more than a few minutes. So up here in this little bar is where you can navigate the course. Up here, we have a video and then a review. Where you see these little brackets is where you can practice the code in a dedicated code environment. And if you prefer reading, there are video transcripts beneath each of these videos. I will say Treehouse has some pretty awkward navigational components, but if you go down here, you can browse by topic, you can browse by practice areas. Here are the courses. So they have 280 courses, and these are all their individual offerings. Python sequences, introduction to dictionaries using SQL ORMs with Node.js, if you just wanted to pop on and learn something specific. Financial statement basics, kind of interesting. Even hopping into continuous integration with Jenkins, that's pretty cool. Most of the courses I've seen are introductory in nature. You're not doing projects, you're not doing crazy stuff with it, you're just getting introduced to the topic. This is where the Techdegree comes in. It is significantly, would this please stop popping up? It is significantly more expensive than just their $14.99 regular plan. The Techdegree plan is $199 per month, but it is meant to simulate a coding bootcamp. So if you can crank out a tech degree in 3 months, that's a lot cheaper than a $5,000, $10,000, or $15,000, even $20,000 or more bootcamp where you're getting a lot of the same stuff. Now, just like their courses, the Treehouse Techdegrees are catering to beginners. The Techdegree gives you some significant upgrades. Number one, you're doing a lot of projects. You do numerous projects in the Techdegree and all the Techdegrees. I've signed up for a Python one and a PHP one before. They're all consistent with the amount of projects they give you. There's a Slack integration here where I can just click this, go to Slack, and ask these two people who work for Treehouse about this Techdegree, about any questions I have, if I want to get help. They also have here peer reviews. Here is where you can submit projects for peer review. They also have 2 workshops here, so you can work on your own critique skills when you're giving critiques to your peers. I thought this was a pretty cool addition because not only are you getting feedback on your projects, but you're practicing your communication skills when you're critiquing your peers' projects. So in the Techdegree, they have units, and in the units, they have a collection of different curriculum. So there's courses, there's a couple courses in here. These Techdegrees are very incremental. They're stopping you often and giving you these roadblocks so you can assess your progress and go back as needed and work on what you need to work on. So it goes through, customize your profile page, share your Techdegree projects with GitHub Desktop. And then finally, at the end of the unit is a project, my personal profile page. All of this is pretty non-threatening stuff, but again, great for beginners with no prior experience. Then we move on to Unit 2, mobile first responsive layout. You're going to be working on some CSS stuff here. Unit 3, an online registration form. Here in Unit 6 is where you start getting familiar with JavaScript and you start building some applications. And they throw some courses in here too as well. JavaScript arrays. Let me show you some of the interactive coding environments so you can see what those look like. So the sequence is video, and then they go have you create an array. And this practice space is right in the browser. You don't have to set up anything or install any NPM packages or anything like that. You can code right in your browser, check to see if it passes, and move on to the next thing. So after that, it's another video. And then they have you go practice again. And as you get deeper into the curriculum, you have more and more opportunities to practice your coding skills. There are a couple more units here. You also work on a capstone portfolio. And then finally, at the very bottom is a final exam. It's 65 questions and it takes about an hour to complete. And you have to complete all this previous stuff before you can actually take the final exam. Is completing a tech degree enough to land you a job in web development? I would say no. I think the tech degree is good for getting the fundamentals down. Doing these projects and learning these processes is great, but it's just not at the level that most employers are looking for. I've enrolled in 2 others, the Python tech degree and the PHP tech degree, plus now the front-end web development tech degree. From those 3 that I've explored, they do a good job of giving you the basics and giving you the fundamental tools so you can go out and build more things and learn more things. You're going to be working on your problem-solving process on this platform, which is an incredible skill to have, but you need to take it a step further and do some more things before I think you'd be truly job ready. Do I recommend teamtreehouse.com in 2021? It depends. If you know how to code, I think Treehouse might be too newbie for you, but if you've never been exposed to coding, I think this could be a good option. They also have a 7-day trial, so that's always good. Try it. If you don't like it, you don't have to pay a cent. But I did want to take a new look at it for 2021 because it does have some good features. It's just not for everyone. So I hope this review was helpful. I hope you got to see a little more behind the scenes to see if this platform is something you can benefit from. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Please smash that like button or gently press it, your preference. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video.